Dak Prescott entered in the NFL with many people not wanting him. Ask Dallas Cowboys fans from 7 years ago, and they would tell you how much they hated that pick. They just could not see the young Prescott be their next quarterback and eventual successor to Tony Romo. Many have doubted him, and he was most of the time overlooked. But now, he is one of the most respected quarterbacks in the league, and his rookie season was historical. But just how great is Dak Prescott actually? Born on July 29, 1993, in Sulphur, Louisiana, Rayne Dakota Prescott, or Dak for short, began his football journey right in his hometown. As the youngest of Nathaniel and Peggy Prescott's 3 kids, Dak grew up in a family that was not only fond of sports but loved competitive games, and that's where he got his first taste of the game. Back in high school, while his mom was managing a truck stop, Dak was doing his thing at Houghton High School, playing football for the Buccaneers. In his senior year, Dak really stood out as he threw 159 completions out of 258 attempts for 2,860 yards and scored 39 touchdowns. On top of that, he tore up the ground by rushing for an impressive 951 yards in 90 attempts and scoring 17 more touchdowns. His great skills helped Houghton snatch the 2010 District 1 AA Champions title. Even though he was just a 3-star recruit, Dak's big decision to grab a scholarship from Mississippi State turned out to be a game changer, opening the door to the next exciting chapter in his football career. Dak Prescott's game story in college led him to Mississippi State University in 2011, where he started off as a redshirt freshman. The next year, he played backup to Tyler Russell, making his mark in 12 games by completing 18 of 29 passes for 194 yards and scoring 4 rushing touchdowns. Prescott's come-out party, however, came in the 2013 season when he took over as the starter due to Russell's concussion, playing in 11 games and showing his passing skills with 156 completions out of 267 passes for 1,940 yards, along with 10 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. A highlight of that season was Prescott's MVP performance in the 2013 Liberty Bowl. He even earned a spot on the 2013 SEC Fall Academic Honor Roll because of the dominating performances he showed throughout the tournament. In the 2015 season, Prescott continued his successful run, listing 2,411 rushing yards, which ranked 3rd in all. Prescott's exceptional performance earned him recognition on national award watch lists and a place as a finalist for prestigious awards like the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award. He capped off the season throwing for 3,793 yards, 29 passing touchdowns, all while recording 10 rushing touchdowns. Dak Prescott's NFL journey started in 2016, marking a major moment for the Mississippi State standout.
Something special is going on with my new Dallas Cowboys. A 4th-round rookie from Mississippi State is changing the way they play football on both sides of the ball.
The Dallas Cowboys were on the lookout for a young quarterback to nurture behind Tony Romo and strategically entered the 2016 NFL Draft looking for it. Despite initial attempts to trade up for other quarterbacks that were available on the board, the Cowboys secured Prescott in the 4th round, which made him the highest drafted Mississippi State quarterback in modern NFL draft history at 135th overall.
The 135th pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, our Dallas Cowboys select Dak Prescott, quarterback, Mississippi State.
He was optimistic about being picked by the Cowboys, and doubters had no time in Dak's mind. It was just something I dreamed about. I ran around the house acting like I was a Cowboys quarterback my whole life, so for it all to come true, it's such a blessing. Just being here with my family, and Mr. Jones gave me that call, and just the excitement to have my family, a majority of Cowboys fans. It was awesome, he said. Then following an injury to starting quarterback, Tony Romo during the Cowboys' Week 3 preseason game against the Seattle Seahawks, and with Romo's expected 8-10-week recovery time, Prescott was named the Cowboys' starter for the opening of the 2016 season. His first regular season start on September 11th against the New York Giants made him the fourth rookie quarterback to open the season as a starter in franchise history, the first since Quincy Carter in 2001. Despite the setback of Romo's injury, owner Jerry Jones expressed confidence in starting the season, with Dak Prescott saying it as a significant setback. Prescott's early NFL career showed promise, and during the Cowboys' Week 3 matchup against the Chicago Bears, he threw his first NFL touchdown, a 17-yarder to wide receiver Dez Bryant. The game showed Prescott's incredible passing skills as he threw for 248 yards, secured one touchdown, and added a rushing score, leading the Cowboys to a 31-17 victory. In the Week 17 regular season finale, with the top playoff seed in the NFC clinched, the Cowboys decided to rest several starters. They lost to the Philadelphia Eagles 27-13. With Prescott only attempting 8 passes for a total of 37 yards before being benched. As a rookie, Prescott started all 16 games and tallied 3,667 passing yards, 282 rushing yards, 29 total touchdowns, and only 4 interceptions. His 67.8% completion percentage ranked 4th among NFL quarterbacks in 2016. With the Cowboys finishing the season with a 13-3 record, the team secured the NFC East title. In the divisional round, the Cowboys faced the Green Bay Packers. Prescott completed 24 of 38 for 302 yards, with a quarterback rating of 103.2 and 3 touchdowns and an interception. The Cowboys, however, ended their season with a 34-31 loss. Prescott was selected to the Pro Bowl and named the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. He finished 6th in MVP voting and was ranked 14th by his peers on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2017. In Dak Prescott's second and third seasons in the NFL, he really made a name for himself as a top-tier quarterback. In his second year, Prescott ended with a strong win against the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 17, throwing for 179 yards and a touchdown. But despite his efforts all year, the Cowboys ended the season with a 9-7 record, missing out on the playoffs. The Cowboys snagged the NFC East title again the following year. The last regular season game against the New York Giants was a big win, with Prescott throwing for 387 yards and 4 touchdowns in a close 36-35 victory, finishing the 2018 season with a 10-6 record. Going into the playoffs as the 4th seed, they managed to beat the Seahawks in the wild card round, a team Prescott hadn't beaten before. Sadly, their journey ended with a loss to the Los Angeles Rams in the divisional round. By the end of the season, Prescott's standout performances earned him a spot in the Pro Bowl for the second time. In 2020, the Cowboys had signed him for $31.4 million that season. Then, in Week 5 against the New York Giants, disaster struck. Prescott took a hit to his right ankle, causing a compound fracture and dislocation which required him to undergo surgery, ending his season way sooner than expected. Fast forward to the 2021 season, and Prescott is back on the field with a $160 million fresh deal from the Cowboys. As division champs, the Cowboys face the San Francisco 49ers in the wild card round. Prescott did his thing, completing 23 of 43 passes for 254 yards, tossing a touchdown and an interception. He even added 27 rushing yards and another touchdown, but in a nail-biting loss. Despite not getting the win, Prescott was named the Nickelodeon Valuable Player. Then, in the 2022 season, he recorded 2,860 passing yards, a 66.2% completion rate, 23 touchdowns, and a season-high 15 interceptions in 12 games. The Cowboys made it to the divisional round, but fell short against the San Francisco 49ers. By the end of the season, he was given the 2022 NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year award. As of the latest buzz, Prescott's racked up 2,011 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions.